Target Trading Academy.
Good afternoon, everybody. Preston Vogl at Target Trading Academy with today's Micros Market Recap. Let's get into it. It is Monday, January 9th, just at the close of New York. Let's start with micro oil. It has been closed for a while, same with gold. So we opened well above the close from Friday. That's down here. Had some initial buying, then they came down, hit that high of that HVA edge that was drawn yesterday. Actually, I think these were drawn Friday after the market closed, maybe even Saturday. But once, came down again twice, came down, broke through, and then hit it for the short end. That's three winners at that edge alone in oil. It is finishing net down for the day. Gold opened gap up and pretty much for all intents and purposes just went sideways. It did have a little slight slant down below, but it is finishing net positive as the close from Friday was up here. It never even got there. Slow day in gold. As far as our equities go, well, we had a huge run up in the morning and then it all came back down towards lunch. So all that work to drive it up. Well, first and foremost, it opened gap up. Had a little bit of a move down and then came down, hit that edge, and then they shot all the way up and then kind of rounded up towards that top. You can see the response at those levels once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. They rejected going higher there at the edge alone. But that lunchtime brought it down, and we got down to our close in the ES. And then as far as the NASDAQ goes, it just hit that range low. So we are finishing net positive in the NASDAQ, but our other markets, they are looking to either be finishing the same as Friday or slightly lower. The Dow for sure is down for the day compared to the close from Friday, but similar story in the NASDAQ. We opened, but we went straight up for most of that, and they tested the waters trying to go down, and they just didn't have any luck, and they were just trying to break it, but they hit that top of that HVA edge right there, and they just got stuffed. And then you can see what happened during lunch. They made some move up, and then just before we went to lunch, they started coming down, and then they came down. Had a little round trip. Round trip is when you have your low set in for the most of the day, and whatever direction they go, they come back, and then they overtake it, and that's a round trip. It's like a U-turn, right? They turn that ship right around, and we have a new majority in charge. That would be the sellers then at that point, because instead of buying, now sellers have overtaken that to get there. You can see it came down, hit that range high from Friday, barely getting into balance, not getting that close at all, but bounced right off of it, off that HVA edge that was drawn. I believe, again, this was either Friday night or Saturday morning because it is Monday. So these levels have been here for quite some time, ready for our students to put on their charts. But with that said, if you're interested in finding out more information about them and how you can get them onto your own respective charts, feel free to reach out to us. Or if you're interested in learning how to trade futures or our methodology in general, again, feel free to reach out to us. We are Target Trading Academy. You can find us on Facebook or go to our website at targettrading.co. Again, that is targettrading.co. Get in touch with a representative at either location. They'll gladly show you into what we do in our rooms each and every day, and you'll be able to see for yourself why we are the #1 trading education company in the world. Look forward to seeing you there.